Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 5, and this is chapter 1-2 and thusly probably about part 3 of the LP until we start cutting things down, so here we go.
Guess who's still here? Wrong. I haven't told you who I am yet.
I don't think we've told anybody.
Oh, there's the electric
Told
box.
you.
That was not there before. I swear to God. Swear that wasn't there before.
To be fair, I don't think we've actually told anybody yet who we are and that we're actually playing which characters, but
I'm Chris.
you can figure it out. Your name is not Chris.
I'm Chris Redfield.
No, you're not.
My name is... I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
No doubt I'll put it in the title or something, or the description, or the name of the channel, I don't know.
Haha, first. Right, I'm running around. There's not really much action going on at the moment.
No. I say this is the first chapter where you can get the BSAA emblems, but I don't actually know where any of them are in this one.
No, historically we've managed to achieve a staggering nothing at all.
Like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Section.
Nothing at all.
Got some large gold that's 400 Gs.
Yep.
Just for note, the actual pickup, the gold pickups are like an order of magnitude less useful than the treasures.
Yeah.
But they do build up, so I don't feel like you can save time by
all the
ignoring
treasures and all the gold, it's absolutely worth getting because it's how you upgrade the weapons and get new stuff. And
yes. And as was true in the last Resident Evil, if you upgrade the capacity on your weapon, you will get enough bullets to fill it. So if you're playing on any of the harder difficulty settings, I would advise doing that.
You see, that's a problem I'm running into with the full capacity on this. Already I can't do that because I can't upgrade it anymore.
Well, I am swimming in handgun bullets.
Yeah, I can still hold more in one clip than you've got on your entire person right now.
Yep. Not even half your full clip here.
Nope. And here we go.
The ladder's out. Maybe two people can get around that.
Something that the later two Resident Evils like to do, having these sections where they split the players just to make it a bit harder so they can revive each other. And oh look, there's a key that we're going to need at some point. Please don't die, I want to finish this LP at some point.
I am quite upset that the end of the chapter is just where you upgrade your stuff rather than being a part of, you know, the...
Ooh, that was nasty. I must admit that
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Yeah.
Don't get that anymore, which is kind of sad.
So I must admit, a lot of Shiva's sort of hand-to-hand stuff is quite brutal and quite nasty compared to Chris's.
I punched him so hard he died. Yeah, like these gold pickups are only 100 gold, but...
They do build up quite quickly over time.
Oh, he died.
You have got a fully upgraded pistol.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Should have brought your stun rod if you're going to go knife him big.
Yeah, well, next chapter I'll get the stun rod out, even though you can't get it until later in the game. It's a nice, useful thing to have.
Picking up the handgun bullets and you need them.
The problem is it's sort of... with sort of these stun rod, is you do have to put it in place of one of your weapons.
Is he going to mutate?
No, mutators don't appear yet.
Oh, yeah. Mutations don't appear until you rescue literally the only white woman in this entire game. Funny how things work out.
Apart from Shiva, who I swear must be white, she's got the most strong English Oxford accent of any African I've ever met.
Open the door!
And I've met a lot of them.
Jump
Machine
over!
Gun ammo! Yes, I do remember correctly that when we played through this previously, we did miss that first sort of machine pistol, but let's face it, it's not very good, so you're better off just sticking with your pistol. there are certain weapons in this game that are definitely worth getting hold of, and you know, for some of the final boss fights as well.
Yeah, you kind of have to basically be able to predict the future to properly equip some of these things. Like the final boss fight, you basically need a sniper rifle.
And shotguns.
Especially as Chris.
Yes, Chris absolutely must have a sniper rifle by the end of the game.
Or you need to be supremely good at being able to see the laser targeting reticule.
But otherwise, that boss fight is literally impossible otherwise. And to mention about all pickups and golden treasure as well, is it is split between everybody. Both people get 100 gold. So
yeah, I saw that guy coming.
So there's no need to fight over the gold and the treasures and stuff. I just killed a guy by throwing his friend into him.
I'm gonna go up these stairs, see what happens up here. It's locked from the inside. Nothing happens up here.
I say, if
turns out there are grenades in piles of fruit.
Yeah. As I might mention in some of our preview recordings tests we did get a few frame drops here and there. That's not the game. That is just the laptop that we're using to record this, because unfortunately I don't have my desktop. Meaning that it's a bit sort of, you know, it can be a bit slow, but most of the time I don't think it will be an issue. So, before you know, leave annoying comments about that there's frame dropping, we know if it does. So,
well, that's
tough.
not a real door.
No, there's not all that many here.
B.
Shove.
Ooh, that would be a B door. It looks like a B door.
It is a B door. It's one of those doors that they stole from Left 4 Dead, so yeah, it's a B door.
Jill!
Somebody help me!
No.
Not Jill. She looks like a Clarissa, I'll be honest.
To be fair, that does look like Trish.
I'd a guess I'd call her Clarissa. Like if I didn't remember her name, she was like, "Oh hey Chris, remember me?" And I'd be like, for like 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna guess Clarissa.
Hey,
don't worry, I've got you in my biceps.
They may still be here.
To be fair, she does look like a doped up version of Trish. I must admit.
Are you okay?
Ooh, kinky.
I don't.
The way Chris likes it.
I don't want that. I don't want that around my equipment. Oh, one shot! One shot, bitch!
Maxed out pistols for the win. And there's our first treasure. So yeah, you know, this game does start off quite, I'd say, fairly slow and fairly easy. But, you know, it sort of ramps up quite nicely as it gets into it.
Where are we supposed to be going, I'd have thought?
We're supposed to be hanging around here, I think.
Because I'm dealing with the enemies that are coming on these stairs. Causing too many problems.
And throat slit. We both got grabbed at the same time there. Yeah, get off
I
me.
went the wrong way.
Did you?
Yeah, I went back. Snap. I will be there momentarily.
Oh, I'm running so low on pistol ammo, this is not funny.
And don't shoot for a second.
So I think your pistol does actually do more damage to mine, but
Yes.
I just have
I think yours is 250 and mine's 300.
Yeah, but I can have more bullets.
Significantly more.
Don't go through there. There's boxes. Yeah, the best way to sort of get very far in a game like this is have that whole sort of RPG hoarding syndrome. Search everywhere, find everything.
Chris! Come on!
Have you managed to fully load your gun yet?
No. That's not likely to happen for a very long time.
I
If
wonder
at all.
I wonder if you've let a fully load your gun at any point during this chapter.
No, that's not likely to happen. If I keep having too many ammo issues for it.
Take those, because I've got 25 bullets in this full.
25.
Yeah, a quarter of what your gun holds. Which I don't think it even physically can. I did not even see that guy.
Wow.
Is he from Alpha Team? He's already dead. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. That's sort of an unspoken addendum to that previous statement. More handgun bullets.
And say some of you may actually ask as well, what's the point in upgrading the capacity of the weapons? It's actually so you can hold more ammo, because any of the ammo that's in your weapon isn't taking up space in your inventory. You can carry more stuff.
Yeah, that's basically the advantage to... Oh shit, I wanted to shoot.
It's advantage to the pistol that I'm using compared to the one that you are. Yours does more damage, but I can have a whole lot more ammo that doesn't take up space in my inventory. I'm nearly halfway.
You can reload your gun every time you pick up bullets, and you still don't have enough.
Yeah. Well, that's New Game Plus for you.
What the hell happened in here?
What the hell happened in here? I'm Safari Chris, on the scene.
And say Safari Chris is something you get for beating the game as well, so you know that's kind of an enjoyment factor.
Luckily, the one guy who has all the information, A, isn't wearing a mask, B, is still alive at this point.
And C has the ability to speak.
Something attacked
Is that Kyle Gass?
Irving.
I don't know, it could be.
He's got a bald patch. Obviously, there is only one man with a bald patch in the entire world.
It's maybe Kyle Gass before he sort of, became fat and moved to LA.
What's this?
That's a hard drive.
It's data regarding the deal.
Wow, you take a whole hard drive full of all the covert information that led you to a secret deal with you?
You gotta get it to HQ. Oh. Hey, hang in there.
He's dead, Chris. I'm pretty sure you have a red...
Everybody's dead, Chris.
Everybody's dead, Jim. You have a red and green herb, use it.
They're dead, Dave. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Use your red and green herb. You have one. It heals people fully.
That Alpha team is down. Irving got away.
There's not that much more left in this chapter. It's quite a short one, really. It's more of an introductory thing, isn't it?
Yeah, chapter 1 is not terribly long.
But some of the later ones do get quite long. Some due to just being long, and some due to the difficulty sort of ramping up quite a bit at that point. Halfway. I have 62.
Come on! Hurry! Come on! Shove her!
I'm just gonna sit here and keep mashing this button.
Come on! Come on!
Yes. The button that should not be called the call button, but the annoy the hell out of button.
Well, you can mash it. Really, you should be able to hit it about 5 times before it goes on a cooldown.
Either that, or the other character just tells you to shut the fuck up.
In Resident Evil 6, when someone calls you, you can say...
I'm getting there. Oh yeah, I know where we are now. We've literally got like a boss to do.
Yeah, this is sort of a mini boss coming up. Tentacles McGee. We're almost there.
72! We're getting there.
More gold.
I say, you can't go through that door, it's locked, you've got to come down here.
Investigate. Oh no.
My investigating feat.
No investigate.
Ominous flames of doom.
Right, you want to try and kill this thing? I have 2 frags and 2 incendiary
we
grenades.
can. I guess we can try, but you know, can't guarantee it will happen. This is another one that there's multiple ways to kill this, and you can sort of kill it, or you can. And if you do it without killing it in the incinerator, you sort of get an extra treasure, but.
92.
Yeah, almost there.
And you're going to use most of it now.
To be fair, the way that this will turn out, if it turns out like our previous playthrough, I'll sort of be a damage dealer, and Sam playing as Chris will actually be the healer.
Oh, you fucking spoiled it.
I had to at some point.
You spoiled the reveal. You spoiled the let's play. Is that a herb?
And I've got the furnace key.
Ah, I found a herb.
Ah, good.
Yeah, I've still got those 3 frags that...
So now, you know, this is something I recommend. You come in here, you get all the items you can before heading back down the corridor, because we're about to face a mini-boss. So
let's do it. There is absolutely no reason to fight this thing anywhere other than the furnace room.
Not really. But
Because the furnace room is a loop, which means you can run away from it forever. The thing against bosses, especially on higher difficulties, is you just do not want to get cornered by them.
to be fair, most bosses in this game do have sort of little gimmicks that allow you to kill them quicker.
Yeah.
A lot of the time involving fire, so...
Yeah, but most of the bosses take place in areas where you can just run away. Like, they're all designed like a loop. So, don't feel too pressured.
And, yeah, especially when you're playing with another person, it's sort of, you can kite them quite easily back and forwards without much of an issue.
Right, let's leave.
And quick turn and run. Right,
This way.
yeah.
Go around this way.
Whoever it's following, hopefully it's going to follow you.
I'm going to drop a grenade on it immediately.
And say there's propane tanks around as well, they tend to work quite nicely. It's also something to note that this thing is slow as balls. Following you round, that's good.
Really going to furnace it?
Yeah. Just move, or you're going to die.
It's not in here yet.
Yeah, but move, because it takes time for that to close, so... Yeah, you have to do that quite early, otherwise it gets out, because it takes time for the door to close.
It's not in.
Is it not?
No.
Oh,
Watch
dear.
the floor. It's over there. Oh, it's trapping us. Shit, I'm inside it. Into the furnace.
Ow. I kind of hurt myself there, but...
Go ahead, shoot that propane. I'll shoot the propane tank, then you throw the grenade.
I don't know.
Move.
Yes, that's another thing that this thing can do, is it can sort of turn into little tentacles on the floor and...
You can essentially teleport. If it ever disappears, keep an eye on the floor.
And fire, as always, is your friend. Nice, lay into it.
Is it not dead? Oh my god.
No. I also unable to dodge that. I'm going to need some healing in a moment. But I'm alright for now, so we can
Right, run back
probably...
here as propane.
You following me?
No, it's
No,
following
it's
me.
following you.
Round.
I'm not going to be able to get caught by that, so...
I have 8 bullets.
Yeah, I'm loading to it for a little bit.
Well, it gave me the dodge prompt, but I didn't use it.
No, that's something to say. With a lot of bosses you do have dodge prompts, but you can also dodge it without them. You know, it's a perfectly viable option. It's not as if you get locked into it sort of thing. It's probably going to get out of there.
Ha! It shot his arm off, so the bitch had to stay in.
Nope, it looks like we may have it. Whether this will kill it, it doesn't always kill it in one hit, so... And the higher difficulties you are, it will take quite a few attempts in the furnace to kill this thing, so...
I actually have 1 bullet.
Nope, looks like we got it.
Probably would have got out, but I managed to stun it with an arm shot.
Yes, say, like other Resident Evil enemies, shoot the big glowy thing.
And we get nothing for that.
No, but if you do manage to kill it with the weapons you've got on you, you do get an extra treasure, but really it's not all that worth it. Considering the amount of ammunition you have to expend to do that, unless you've got some of the top end weapons from later on in the game.
Yeah, if we'd brought the grenade launcher, it could have made that go a lot quicker.
Yeah, but it's not really worth it. We're trying to give you a fun experience, but not a broken one. I still have more ammo than you.
Yes, it's because you were hoovering it up for that entire sequence.
Maybe.
Of us just fighting that thing.
William Birkin completes work on the G virus at the underground lab in Raccoon City. All part of previous Resident Evil games that, if you don't know the backstory of, I'm not entirely sure why you're watching a Let's Play Resident Evil 5.
Why not start at 4?
Or 1.
I mean, Resident Evil 4 is effectively where I started because I'm not much of a fan of the old format.
Let's go.
You see,
Alright.
Resident Evil 4 was one of the
Skip.
very, very earliest games I ever owned. I owned Sonic first, but then Resident Evil was a pretty, like, the 5th game I ever owned, and I was about 8. So, yes. But anyway, that's the end of this chapter, and I guess we'll meet you guys next time.
Bye bye.